Shalom, shalom. It's Hawoo. I know y'all haven't heard from me in a while. I haven't seen a movie that had anything, to put up there, and I've been waiting for my books. I got one the other day, and I'm waiting for another one to come. And I've been researching something about the Most High, but I want to make sure that I pull out every scripture that describes and speaks of this, so that the scriptures can witness what I'm talking about, or what I'm bringing out, because this is going to shut down a lot of people's they little false doctrines about certain things or whatever, and I'll bring that stuff out. Some of our people are still asleep in a state that they better wake up, or they better take that that veil off that they have on, saying that they still gonna push, that mess that a lot of people are pushing. So I've been watching, like older videos. I actually watch like Farrakhan videos, all videos, because you get information from everybody, and what I've noticed about them, these pastors, these Muslim leaders and stuff, what they do? They push you to rely on the government, or they'll go against the government, but then at the same time they'll tell you to vote into the government, or try to vote your people into the government. You see what I'm saying? And the problem is, what our people don't understand is this. Number one, this is not our father's government. His government is nothing like this, So, and of course, he tells you not to vote anybody of your people, not, into any type of rulership or leadership role. But at the same time, we're under the curses. The curses are not up off of us yet. This is why we're still getting killed. This is why we're still going through all the stuff we're going through. That bond, the Most High is going to break that yoke and that bond off our necks when he comes down. That's when that's going to get broken off our neck. So we're still dealing with the curses. Now, the curses come as you sin. So if you're still eating pork or whatever, or doing whatever you're doing, all those foul foods, then you're going to give that curse of the sickness in your body, and that's also death, so you actually curse yourself. So as you stop breaking the laws, then you stop the curses from attacking you, And if you notice, like, well, I ain't gonna say if you notice, but, well, actually, yeah, if you do notice that if you are in the truth and you're seeking the Most High and you're trying to keep the laws, you might slip up here and there, but you're definitely trying to keep his ways. You notice the cops don't pay you no mind. Like, every time I ride by the cop, I say, thank you, Father. You know why? Because he's covering, he's putting a veil over me, so they don't even see you or pay attention to you, And that's awesome. So that's a covering from death, because you're not promised to live when the police pull you over, especially one of them. So that's actually awesome, and that's something that we don't. You know what? I'm gonna go around. Let me see. That's something we don't pay attention. And you got these guys making videos to tell you to vote for this and do this, and we got to help our people. Listen, we're going to be in this state until the Most High crack them skies. That's just that, y'all. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's no way to change it. We're still going to be in this state until the Most High crack these skies. The thing is, number one, we are not, and I mean this, we are not going to do great in this society, in this rulership. We are not to be brought up, or even to have things of this society. We're not. This is not our society. This is not our time. So what I'm telling y'all is, don't look to gain anything from this society or from this time, because it's not your time. It's not for you. That's why, listen, when I work, that's what I do. I work to maintain, just to take care of myself, buy my books, take care of my children or whatever I need, you know, normal, just down to the bone. You know what I mean? I don't work to get all this stuff that they have. I don't want it. You know, I don't want it. So, you know, just don't look to get the big house and all this and all. Get a house. Live in a house. You maintain, you praise your creator, you know, for all that he has given you, and even when he put his foot in your behind, you give thanks for that. But don't look to have a lot, because this is not your time. And if you notice, when you do gain more, problems come with it, because it's not for you. And the Most High is constantly putting that in your face, that this is not your time, this is not for you. But we want to run around and chase after all the good stuff that they got. You know, everything that they make comes with a price, and it's a price on us. You know, they kill us. You know, they kill your people for rubber. They enslave people to work these factories. You think you going to work, and let's say you making $40 an hour and all that, you're still a slave, man. You're still a slave, because guess what? These elites, the 200 families that are ruling that are ruling, and they don't have no power, but they don't go to work, they don't pay taxes. Even these millionaires, they don't pay taxes. That's why you notice you got a guy that own a company, and it'll be a Fortune 500 company, but you'll have a CEO in place to run the company, but the owner, he home chilling, and he don't have to pay nothing. You see what I'm saying? So it's a difference. And then if y'all haven't been noticing, and I'm gonna start putting these videos, I gotta figure out how, like, Judah be posting these videos and say, look at this video. I gotta figure it out. I'm gonna build either I'm gonna buy a laptop or just build a gaming rig, because I got a gaming rig. I used to build them all the time. So, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look into I'm either gonna get the laptop or build another gaming rig real quick. But I'm gonna these videos that these other brothers be putting up about police brutality, all the stuff that they be doing to us, and the also, you know, just showing you that their rights are different from ours, so that because you got our people, a lot of our people out here think they're equal to these people. They think they got the right to do this and the right to do that. No, you don't. Only right you got to do is be their slave and earn them money. And a lot of their people, they doing the same thing to them too. This is why you watch the drop video where the guy, he read the address to Congress, and I think it was 1834. I think his name was Robert. I forgot the last name, but it was Robert something. And he addressed the Congress, and he said that they have blocked every avenue to take the light from us. You know, and if they keep doing it, we will be reduced to beasts of the field. So why do you think we are the way we are? Don't get it wrong. Yes, the Most High helped them. Yes, he did. But how do you think they were? You know, now you know how they was able to stop us from educating ourselves. And even the ones that are educated, they're not educated because they so engulfed in the system. So it's just something, you know, look into, you think about, because even the educated ones aren't educated. They're pawns, you know. They do what masters say because they want to keep the lifestyle that they live in. And I'm going to tell you something. A lot of our people will throw you to the dogs to keep living the way they're living. So that's just something you might want to think about, you know. And but my main thing is, we got to get our people out of this wanting to vote for people and wanting to just call themselves, oh, this person gonna change. They've been here for 600, no, almost 700 years, right? That's how long they've been here. Closely, yeah, right? And guess what? What has they done that changed? Oh yeah, we freed y'all. You mean the black man, Abraham Lincoln, freed us to a point, to a place, but he was an Edomite anyway. He was not of our people. And Kerry Mayo brung that out. Or Karimio, however they name him, but I call him Kerry Mayo. But, so, do you call that freedom? If this is freedom, why are we getting killed? If this is freedom, why do our people live in ghettos? If this is freedom, why we can't go to Ivy League colleges and stuff like that? But to be honest with you, I've been having a seriously thought about it and says, it's good that most of us aren't going to these Ivy League colleges because it's indoctrination. You join these fraternities and stuff, you take an oath. So that means you're signing a contract. Look at my cat, y'all. Ain't he crazy? Look at him. Royal. His name is Royal. Man, he's crazy. But, yeah, you sign a contract. And there you go. And you notice, every brother and sister that's of a fraternity, they stand up for that fraternity. They stand up for that fraternity more than they stand up for their people. You got these guys up here talking about they want to help their people and everything like that. No, they don't. They're doing what they told. They're doing their job. Because my thing is this. If you wanted to help your people, you can get 5 people that's millionaires, right? And buy land that nobody's living on. And build homes and start moving your people there. You see what I'm saying? And literally make a community. You see what I'm saying? But have anybody done that? So I'm saying they won't let me get no money, because if I got that money, it'll be on and popping. Because I'll buy so much land, it wouldn't be funny, and I'll get a couple, me and my friends, we'll get together and we'll build them houses. We wouldn't need contractors because I know how to do everything. I know roofers, I know everything. So we would just build, and I would just, everybody that want to seek the Most High and serve Him would be in that community, and we would gate it off and everything. And my thing is this: I wouldn't even run a water line. I would have us come together as a community and call out to the Father and ask Him to bring the water to us, that fresh water from under the earth. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want that water because they can always tap in somehow. You see what I'm saying? So I would want Him to bring it to us, and He probably would if we came together collectively and we're literally keeping His laws, all of them, the best of our ability. We can't keep the feast days and stuff like that because we're in captivity. You're not even supposed to try to do that. So, and that's all in Daniel and all. It tells you that we cannot do any of them, and you can't do them because the years, the days, the months, everything is off. Everything. You could say, oh, I figured it out. There's no way you can know that. It's impossible. They have destroyed everything. I'm talking about even down to the language. You could say that's Hebrew, but how do you know? Let's just be honest. How do you know? Because who gave it to you? And then where do you find me one of our people that was from that time? You talking about the 1500s when they first got here, that spoke that pure language. Shut up. You see what I'm saying? So you can't say that that's it. I mean, they can look at the like the stone that's in Mexico that that has the commandments and everything in the name of the Creator, but they're telling you what this say. You don't know what that says. It's what they're saying. It's done, and if you look it up, it's got to be translated by a Gentile. It's not translated by one of us. It's just something to look into. You see what I'm saying? It's something else. And then you think about it. Who's the first people they took down when they got to this mainland? They took down Montezuma. And that's the same area where it says in the book of the Conquest, it tells you that people's bodies was laying in the street of the city that Montezuma was the king of. And if you read the scripture, it tell you that our bodies would be laying in the street of the city where Judah brung it out in Revelations. So, see what I'm saying? And remember, they say they burnt all records, they did this, they did that. So, just think about it. 5 to 6 years ago, you didn't know your language. You didn't know who you were. You didn't know nothing. All you knew, you was a slave. That's it. You knew your forefathers was a slave. Your great-great-grandmama was a slave. That's all you knew. But now, you know more, right? So, how do you know this language they telling you is Hebrew? Is Hebrew? Got to think about that. You see what I'm saying? It's to the place now, we need to let go of what they call understanding and connect back to this plane. Like, I go outside barefooted and stand in the grass, you know, because remember, we are from the earth. This is, you look at your flesh, you put it to the ground, your flesh is the same color as the earth, copper. So you got to connect back to your mother who birthed you, who molded you and presented you to the creator, and he breathed into you. See, the story is totally different when you read like the Papal Bull and these other books. Not the Papal Bull, the Papal Vu, sorry. The book, like those, you know, like the Mayan Bible and stuff like that. So stuff is totally different. And then also, like, okay, so you know how in the Bible they say, oh, the Most High put Adam to sleep and took his rib. Well, if you read the Papal Vu, it says the Most High put Adam to sleep and took his blood and made Eve. Now think about that. What is the blood? The blood is life, right? That's the life force. That's the antifreeze that run through your car, the oil, right? Wouldn't it make more sense to create another being from the life blood than a dang bone? Wouldn't that make more sense? Don't that make more sense that you would create something from the blood? Don't they take our blood and do all types of experiments and stuff? Oh, and another thing, I was talking to a sister, and I know she's gonna watch this video. So I was telling her they had a serum that they used, and I know they mixing it with our blood too, children's blood, that gives them youth. And now they said that Trump banned them from using it, so these people, these celebrities are looking like they're dying, like they need blood. They look like dead vampires, you know. And just so she knows, sister, the name of the serum that they were using is called adrenochrome. That's the name of the serum that these celebrities and the Rothschild, all these different people, these rich, famous people, that's what they're using that give them that youth, that makes them look young for so long. You know, they got a picture of Jay-Z from 1934. This dude looked just like, I mean, they look like twins. And now the sister, she's bringing it out that is him. You see what I'm saying? And they saying that they taking this serum called adrenochrome that keep them alive, that prolongs their life. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, you can't say that it's not true. You can't say that it's a lie, because they deal with all the records. They do all that stuff. And then she brought out another one where right after the Vietnam War, they were going over there taking children, putting them on planes, like just laying them in the seats, talking about they were adopting homeless children, like children that didn't have homes and stuff. But you know what they were doing to them children. And it was just rich celebrities meeting the plane, taking these babies and stuff. And most of the babies weren't in car seat. They weren't in no type of seat. They were just on the seats, on the floor, on the plane. You know, and they was just taking these babies and stuff. And you already know, they probably sacrificed every last one of them. So this sister is bringing out so much stuff that they have been doing that is crazy. And it goes right back to what I'm saying. Stop voting. Stop depending. All that. If you turn your eyes and you look to your creator, you won't need them for nothing. That's our problem. We say we love him, but we don't look to him for nothing. We look to them. So stop. If you don't have a yard, go get some pots. Plant your own food. You know what I'm saying? You think he won't give you the knowledge, but he will. Like, we gotta stop. He's giving it. This is the time of knowledge. This is information. This is that time. So you need to learn everything. You need to learn how to clean water. Pretty much to take, you know, all the impurities out of water. And it's really easy, y'all. if you go and get river rocks, the rocks that's like, on the shores and stuff, you get them, you fill up a container of them, and you make sure it's nice and dense, and you keep pouring the water on them rocks to where it's just dripping through. And what happens is those rocks pulls all that disgusting stuff off of there. And then, you take a fresh tree branch, cut it, take the bark off, and put it in the water, and it sweetens the water. So there's ways of sustaining, but we need to know how to do this stuff. You need to learn how to plant your food and everything like that. We need to know how to do these things, so that's just something I put out there to y'all can know how to do it. Like I said, I'm researching, I'm looking into something where it's going to literally destroy a lot of people's doctrine. And I'm not doing it out of hatred. I'm not doing it to be mean. I'm doing it because I don't want them to go through what the other people gonna go through for doing what they're doing. Like I tell people, if the whole world is worshiping the same dude, right? And then you get awoken, and then you call this same dude another name, you're still worshiping the same person. You see what I'm saying? And another thing is, when they got here, they didn't come here with the white Jesus. They came here with the colored Jesus, the black one. Reason why? Because King James and all the rest of them were colored. They changed them to white after they had a foothold on us. That's why if you look, you know who the Pope prays to? You know who the Pope prostrates his head to? A picture of a black Jesus. So think about that. If the Most High is going to wake you and you're going to come out of her, you're not going to come out of her and go right to a Jesus that's another color. That don't make sense. That's, he says that he is going to save you. He didn't say, I'm not going to send, I'm going to send this person, I'm going to send that person. He says, I'm going to save you. And what I'm going to bring out, his anointed one, he's going to save his anointed one too. And I'm going to bring it out. So I just want y'all to know about that. And I got my one of my books about the Giants, and I got my other book. I'm waiting for it to come. I'm gonna put these two books together with my older Bible, and I know this will go on some cracks and melons and have people, heads spinning off their shoulders. But it's time, because we need to know about the realm above us. We need to know about the realm below us, and we need to know about the realm that we're in. It seems like we're only paying attention to what's going on here, but we need to know about both. This is the time of knowledge, and also, like Drop said, this is the time of the rat, and he's not lying. He's not lying. I actually saw somebody today asking a guy. It was I was at a corner store, and the dude had a clipboard, and he had a badge on something. I didn't look at the badge, but I know he wasn't no cop. And he was asking the guy, did he get tested for corona and all this and stuff like that. So he's not lying. That's true. They are doing it, and they're getting paid to do it. And one thing about us, our people have gotten really greedy and selfish. And that's another thing I'm looking into, to bring out why we are the way we are now, how we're so selfish, greedy, don't care about nothing but money. I'm bringing that out too, because I was trying to figure out why the creator had me watching all these gangster movies and all these documentaries about these drug dealers and stuff. And I'm like, why am I watching this? But now I know why. So I'm going to bring that out to y'all. So just keep your ears to the ground. Listen out, because I'm coming. And when I'm coming, it's going to hit heavy. So, and another thing, before I go, me and my sister, we have been looking into numbers. So the Most High deals with numbers. So I have looked into my birthday. And, the number 7 is important. The number 3 is important. And the number 6 is important. So my birthday is 7376. All sevens, everything. And so this, the 7s add up, and the 3 and the 6 adds up to, so everything's pretty much a adding factor. So look into your birthdays. Find out, because you can actually find out what 7 means. 7 means completion. 3 means work, like you have work to do. And what did 6 mean? Oh God, I lost it. I forgot. 6 means two different things. Well, you got a Christian way of looking at which they would say 6 is evil, and then also it says that 6 is also like a number of a man, and it's another one. I forgot what it says, but the last one, the one I don't remember, is actually out of the Torah. The other two came out of the the new tune. So just wanted to bring that to you. If I can finish this up tonight, when I bring that video, if I bring that video out tonight, then I'll definitely put in what the 6 is for in the Torah. I just can't remember. All right, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Definitely try to stir your people away from voting for these demons. Even the ones that look like us, they're demons. It's like the Matrix. Remember what he said? He said, the ones that don't know, they are enemy. So if they haven't been awoken, remember, just like in the Matrix, remember Neo said it. No, Morpheus said it. He said if they haven't been awoken, right, they are dangerous. So think about that. So our people that are not awoken and do not want to be awoken, they are dangerous. So again, pay attention to their movies. They tell you a lot of information in them. So if you telling somebody something that you're doing, or you're investigating, or something that they know that's detrimental to this society, they are going to rat on you and get you caught up. And when these folks come, they ain't coming talking about, oh, you put a video out about this. Oh no, you killed somebody, you sold some drugs, you did something. They gonna hit you or some type of what is the word? When you go against your country or whatever like that. But just be circumspect and try not to talk to certain people that is not awoken and is not seeking the Most High. Try not to tell them your business, because they will get you. Yes, the Father will protect you, but at the same time, don't be a fool. You know what I'm saying? It's like with Abraham. Abraham knew that when he went into, I forgot the land, but when he went there, that they would try to take his wife because she was beautiful and they would kill him. That's why he said she was my sister or whatever. But also my sister brought it out to me that was his sister. So I'm looking at that too. But still, he did that so they wouldn't try to knock him off to take his wife. So he used common sense. You know what I'm saying? So you do the same. All right, y'all. Shalom.